friends. How are you? I really miss seeing your smiling faces at the gym at Flex 24. However, here is a Yoga Fusion session you could do at home. You don't need any equipment. You don't even really need a mat, but you could have a mat and set it out. You just need enough space to move, maybe about a body's length. So thanks for joining today. Let's go ahead and get started in a horse stance. So the feet are going to be wider than your shoulders, and it's not going to be as deep as a goddess squat. You just want a gentle bend into the knees. And I want you to bring your hands together at your heart center and close your eyes. Begin to feel your body. How are you feeling today? Maybe you've been doing a lot of sitting. I know personally, I take as many steps as I did in a day in a week now. So I'm now taking the amount of steps I took in one day my entire week. It's kind of frustrating, but let's breathe. Big breaths in, long breaths out, and try to reset our internal emotions, getting connected to the joy that lies within, simply by connecting. And let's begin to connect our breath and movement. So as you inhale, begin to straighten the legs. And as you exhale, bend the knees, press the palms down, kind of a Tai Chi warm up like we do in body flow. Breathe in, lifting up. Exhale, rounding down. Again, breathing in and out. And we'll continue to connect breath and movement. Two more times. Breathing in and out. Last time. Good. Let's come back up in the center. You can place your hands at your heart center or bring them towards your hips. And like I said, it's a Yoga Fusion class, so we will begin to warm up a little bit quickly. So we're going to move into some lunges. As you bend your right knee, you want your ankle and knee to be in alignment, and the back knee softens. We'll do 10. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up, soften the front leg, left foot forward, right leg back. We'll do 10 on this side, core is engaged, lower ribs in, lifting through the crown of our head. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stepping forward, big breath in, arms reach up, watch your palms touch. As you exhale, bend your knees, fold over the legs. Inhale, come up halfway, maybe onto the fingertips or your shins. Plant the palms, step all the way back into a downward dog. And this is our first downward dog of our Yoga Fusion session. So really take your time to warm up in it. If you need to, you can bend your knees to lift the tailbone higher. But really root down through all 10 fingertips. Spiral the triceps in and your biceps forward. Keep rooting down through your feet, taking your gaze either in between the thighs or all the way up towards your belly. And let's warm up with some spinal waves. So we'll take a deep breath in, lift your heels. As you exhale, roll through the spine, come forward into a plank position, stacking shoulders over the wrist. As you exhale, lift your tailbone, wave through the spine, back into downward dog. Again, inhale, rolling forward. Exhale, waving back. One more time, breathing in. And breathing out. Good, let's press into our left hand, left foot. Inhale, lift your right leg up as high as you can. As you exhale, step your right leg through to a lunge. We're going to come right away into Warrior Two. So plant your left foot onto the floor, taking the heel into center, and we should have a heel to heel or heel to arch alignment. Really root down through your right heel And stack your shoulders over the hips, tailbone down, lower ribs in, strong steady gaze over your right hand for Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. And we're externally rotating a lot into our right hip so that we have good alignment and our knee isn't falling into center. So take a peek down, make sure you can still see your right big toe if you look down with your eyes. And we're gonna come into Reverse Warrior. Keep rooting down through the razor edge of your left foot as you take your left hand down towards your quad or your calf, lifting up through the right side as we go over the left leg. Reverse Warrior. Good. Let's take a big breath in. As you exhale, engage your core, come all the way up, straighten your right leg, keep lengthening to the right side. Right hand comes down, left arm comes up, triangle. Eventually this will become one breath per movement, but we're just getting the movement down. Let's breathe in here. Exhale, bend into the right knee, come back into your Reverse Warrior. Inhale, right arm up and over. Take your gaze underneath your arm or down. Big breath in. As you exhale, come all the way up. We're gonna windmill the arms, taking the left hand down as we bend into the right knee, coming onto the ball of the left foot. Press into your left hand, inhale your right arm up. Crescent lunge with a twist. Keep extending energy out through your left leg, taking one more deep breath. And then exhale your right hand down onto the mat. Step back, downward dog. Let's do this all on the other side. Inhale your left leg up as high as you can. And then exhale, step your left leg through to a lunge. Right heel comes into center and we'll inhale, stack the shoulders over the hips, coming into Warrior 2. Really rooting down through the feet, definitely a grounding posture as well as strengthening the legs. Let's move into our Reverse Warrior. Drop your right hand onto your quad or below the knee, reaching up and over with the left arm. Reverse Warrior, inhale. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Extend the entire left side of your body, placing your hand onto your shin. Right arm reaches up, extending both sides of your waist. Keeping the lower ribs in. Big breath. And then exhale, bend into the left knee, back into Reverse Warrior. One more breath here. As you exhale, come up. Begin to windmill your arms. Walk your right foot in a little bit if you need to. Spin onto the ball of your right foot. Plant your right hand down. Inhale the left arm up. Crescent lunge with a twist. Breathing in. Exhale, your left hand down. Step back, downward dog. Now that we have the movement down, let's give it a go, one breath per movement. Inhale your right leg up as high as you can. Exhale, step your right leg through to a lunge, left heel in the center. Inhale, Warrior 2. Exhale, Reverse Warrior. Inhale, triangle. Exhale, Reverse Warrior. Inhale, windmill the arms. Crescent lunge. Exhale, hands down, step back, downward dog. Breathe in, left leg lifts up. Exhale, into Warrior, breathing in. Exhale, Reverse Warrior. Inhale, triangle. Exhale, Reverse Warrior. Inhale, windmill the arms down. Crescent lunge, look up. Exhale, hands down, step back, downward dog. Sometimes the first time, a little tricky, one breath per movement. So let's try it again. Breathe in, right leg lifts high. Exhale, step your right leg through to a lunge, left heel into center, stack it up, Warrior 2. Step, breathing out as you reach back, Reverse Warrior. Inhale, triangle. Exhale, Reverse Warrior. Inhale, windmill the arms down, come onto your left foot. Exhale, hands plant, step back, breathe in, left leg lifts. Exhale, left leg through to a lunge, right heel to center, inhale, Warrior. Exhale, Reverse Warrior. Inhale, triangle. Exhale, Reverse Warrior. Inhale, windmill the arms down, look up at your left hand. Exhale, plant both hands, step back, downward dog. Yeehaw, y'all. Let's take a big breath in, lift your heels, lift your tailbone, and then exhale, send your heels back towards the floor, root down through your heels, walk your hands back with this long spine we've created, and then walk your feet back about mat distance. Heels can be in a little bit, and you can come into a sumo squat, stopping about halfway, and you'll reach your arms forward, reaching the pinkies towards the floor, or you can come all the way into our Malasana squat, taking the pinkies down onto the mat. And we're gonna really rotate through our shoulders as we move through sumo squat or a really low squat. Here we go. Big breath in, arms reach up, externally rotate, hands come down, reach your corners behind you. Inhale, internally rotate into the shoulders, exhale, pinkies come down. 2 more, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Again, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Good. Let's lift the hips a little bit, walk it back into your downward dog. Press into your left hand, left foot. Breathe your right leg up really high. As you exhale, squeeze your knee into your chest. Inhale, shoot your right leg out to the left side, coming onto the outside edge of your foot. Now we're going to rotate, coming onto the feet. Bend your knees, plant the feet. Inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, look down. Plant both hands, step back, downward dog. Breathe and lift your left leg high. Exhale, squeeze the left knee in. Shoot the left leg out to the right. Come onto the soles of the feet as you bend your knees. Press into the feet, lift the hips up. Look down, step back, downward dog. 1 more time each side. Breathe in, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to chest, shoot it out. Bend the knees, reach up. Exhale, step it back, downward dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to chest. Shoot the left leg out to the right. Bend your knees, press into the feet. Breathe in, lift the hips. Exhale, both hands come down, step back, downward dog. Let's move into a lunge. Press into your left hand, left foot. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, step your right leg through to a lunge. Really root down through your right heel. As you inhale, reach the arms up. Bend your elbows, soften into your left knee. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and begin to extend your spine, lifting your heart up as you do that. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, you're going to press really thick air away, reaching forward, extending the spine. As you inhale, allow the arms to be a dance as you reach your heart up. Exhale, press the air away. Inhale, extend and lift the heart. 2 more, exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Good. Let's bring our hands back towards our heart center. Plant the hands onto the inside of your right foot. Walk your right foot out on an angle. Hold it here up high if you like, or you can even walk the elbows down lower, coming into a low lizard lunge. Let's take a few deep breaths here. On your next exhale, press into your hands. Lift back up. Step back into downward dog, adjusting the hands. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Other side, here we go. Inhale your left leg high. As you exhale, step your left leg through to a lunge. Really root down through your left heel. Press into the ball of the right foot. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, cactus the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Soften into your right knee so that we don't have as much extension. We can lengthen the lower back. And then begin to lift your heart up towards the ceiling. Keep extending the spine as you reach up with your chest. Take in 1 more breath. And as you exhale, press the air forward. Lengthen your spine out. And inhale, allow the arms to dance as you come back in. Lift your heart. Exhale. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale the hands to heart center. Plant the hands onto the inside of the left foot. Walk the left foot out to the side. Feel free to stay in this variation to open up the hips or come down lower onto the elbows, whatever feels best in your body. Remember, it's not about what it looks like, it's about how it feels. And we want to understand our edge. We want to move towards our edge for strength, for flexibility, but we don't want to go past it. So this should feel pretty good to open up the hips. It shouldn't hurt. You might feel some tension being stressed, the muscles being stretched, but it's not pain. When you're ready, press into the hands, come up, step back into your downward dog. Good. Let's relax the knees down onto the floor. Keep your toes tucked. Walk your hands back towards the knees so we come into a standing position on the knees, and we'll work into our camel postures. So let's bring the hands where we don't really have a rib cage or a pelvis and we need extra support for the spine. Direct your tailbone down, squeeze the elbows together, squeeze your glutes, and begin to lift your heart as you keep your chin gently tucked, coming just to this variation of camel, moving halfway. And we don't want to feel any compression into the lower back, so continue to lift and lengthen the heart up as you extend the spine. If you want, you can reach your right arm up and back, keeping the core engaged. Let's bring our right hand back towards our lower back. Inhale the left arm up. Bring the left hand back onto your lower back. Continue to extend the spine. And then let's come down, relax onto the heels, and just take a moment here because heart openers can be very invigorating and it should feel good. Maybe you need to come into a resting pose or just take a break at any time. Feel free to do that. And now that we've worked all of this, let's do some balance postures. Let's move forward onto the mat, tuck your toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Inhale your right leg up, all the way up, as high as you can. Exhale, step your right leg through to a lunge. And we're gonna lift the arms forward and up on the diagonal. Keep extending your arms forward, keep pointing your left toes until you can lift the back leg off, coming into Warrior 3. For this purpose, bring your hands towards your heart center, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, squeeze your left knee in as you bend your right knee, touching the right calf, left knee to right calf. Inhale, if you want, open the arms, extend the leg. Exhale, bring the knees in, hands in. Inhale. Extend the right leg, left leg, arms reach open. Exhale, bend again. Inhale, open up. And then exhale, begin to transition, bringing your left knee forward. You're going to soften into your right knee again. Wrap the left thigh around the right, coming into eagle legs. If your toes hook behind the calf, great. If they don't, that's fine too. Let's hook the arms. Arms reach wide. As you exhale, bring your right elbow underneath the left. Maybe the palms hook, maybe they don't. It's okay as long as we have this resistance. Hooking the elbows, bringing the elbows forward, fingertips up. Continue to bend into your right knee. Lift through the crown of your head. Eagle pose. Taking one more breath. As you exhale, we're going to slowly release. Shoot your left leg back behind you, soften into the right knee, splatter the fingertips, coming into our standing splits. You can keep balancing with both hands onto the mat, or you can take your right hand behind your calf as you gently squeeze your forehead closer to your leg, extending the left leg up as high as you can. Taking a big breath. As you exhale, soften into the right knee, plant the left toes, step back, downward dog. Let's do this all on the other side. Big breath in, left leg lifts up. Exhale, step your left leg through to a lunge. We're gonna reach the arms up, floating the chest just off the thigh. Keep reaching forward and up with the arms as you begin to point your right toes and lift up, taking off into warrior three. Let's bring our hands at our heart center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze your right knee towards your left calf. Inhale, extend both legs, reach your arms wide. Exhale, bend the knees, palms to heart center. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, get low. 2 more, breathing in. And out. Breathing in. And out. Good. This time, breathe in, extend your right leg behind you. Slowly lift up, bringing the right knee in front of you. Soften into the left leg. Wrap your right thigh around the left. Maybe you can hook the calf, maybe not. Doesn't matter. Breathe the arms wide. This time, exhale, hook left elbow under right, joining the palms. Elbows forward, fingertips up. Keep bending into your left knee. As you exhale, slowly release the arms. Send your right leg back. Soften the left knee, splatter the fingertips. Keep reaching the right leg long into the air. If you want, you can balance with your both hands onto the mat or bring your left hand behind the calf or ankle, bringing your forehead closer towards your shin. Take in 1 more big breath. Then exhale, right leg steps way back, plant the palms, step back, downward dog. Let's relax onto our hands and knees. Come onto your elbows and extend your legs back into plank on the elbows, holding here. We're gonna work the core. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, squeeze your right knee to your right tricep. Inhale, step back. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Inhale, step back, keep going. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 2 more each side, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Last time, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. We'll lift the hips, walk the feet in, coming into dolphin pose. Really great to strengthen and open the shoulders. And then let's press into the fingertips. Maybe we lift all the way up into downward dog, or if you need to, relax the knees down, lift the elbows, lift up into downward dog. We have 1 more rock star pose, literally rock star pose to do. So let's press into our left hand, left foot. Inhale your right leg up as high as you can. As you exhale, bend your knee, open the hip. Keep opening the hip. You can soften into the left leg until we can tap the right foot down. Reach your arms up. Back bend, shoulder opener, breathe in. Exhale, look down, press off. Back into your downward dog. Other side, inhale the left leg long, bend the knee, open the hip, keep opening the hip until you can set the left foot down, lift and lengthen, rock star. Look down, step back, downward dog. Let's do that 1 more time each side. Inhale, exhale, bend the knee, keep opening, plant the foot, lift the hips up. Exhale, look down, step back, downward dog, other side, 1 last time. Bend the knee, open the hip, reach up, look down, step back, downward dog. Good, and let's bend the knees, have a seat, extending the legs out in front of us. We're gonna work into the hamstrings a little bit, as well as the hips. So we're going to come into a half cow face. We will bend the left knee, crossing the left knee over the right knee, but keeping the right leg straight. Keep your right leg active. Splatter your fingertips beside your hips because we want this lift in the lower back to allow this posture to take us deeper. First, we want to lengthen, then we want to go deep. So with this length, walk your hands forward as much as you feel good. What feels good to you is going to feel different to me. What feels bad to me will feel different to you. So keep lengthening the spine. Maybe you can walk your hands forward, or maybe this is enough because you're a runner or you commute a lot, or maybe not lately, you're sitting a lot. And I want you to just relax, ease into it, deepen yourself. Allow your body to take you deeper, but you listen to your body. Allow your body to take you deeper. We're going to walk the hands over to the right, really extending the left side as you keep drawing your left hip down and back. Right hip continues to root down as well. Now let's walk back into center. Walk your hands up. We're going to lean into the right hip and come into full cow face, where we stack the knees if that's comfortable for your knees. If it's not comfortable for your knees, stay where you were at. Keep rooting down through both hips. Remember, we want to lengthen before we go deep. Allow this length to take you forward. Keep rooting down through the hips. Relax into this, opening up the IT bend, externally rotating into the hip joints. Should feel this into the outside of the hips, never into your knees. Our knees are hinge joints, not rotators. So we don't want to feel this stretch into the outside of the knee. Let's slowly walk it up. We'll lean back, extend the legs, and do it all on the other side. So our left leg will be really straight as we cross the right knee over the left thigh. You can bring the right foot in as close as you can, but keep the right sit bone rooted into the floor. Continue to lengthen the lower back with this length. Then we move forward and allow the length to take us deeper. Allow your body to invite you deeper. Doesn't matter what it looks like. What matters is how this feels. And you want to feel a great stretch along the hamstring, possibly even into the outside of your right hip, maybe. Let's walk the hands out to the left this time. Reach your right fingertips long as you continue to root down through your right sit bone. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Just getting a different part of the muscle, working more into the outer hip of the left leg. Let's walk it all the way back in the center. We'll walk your hands up, and this time we'll bend into the left knee, coming into full cow face, stacking the knees as much as you can. Root down through the hips, lengthen through the spine, and then begin to walk your hands forward. As long as your knees feel good and you feel this stretch into the outside of the hips, stay here with deep breaths in and long breaths out. And wherever you feel tension, breathe into those areas. Breathe space and relaxation into the body. And exhale, relax, and let go of tension. Let's walk the hands all the way back up. And we'll uncross the legs, lean back, maybe do a gentle windshield wipe with the knees. And then let's extend the legs, scoot your hips towards the heels, come onto your backs. We'll do some twists, giving yourself a big squeeze. Take a big breath in, arms reach wide. As you exhale, rotate both knees over to the right. It's okay if your left shoulder lifts, but try to get your legs to relax onto the floor. And if it's comfortable for you, feel free to take your gaze over to the left. Feel free to close the eyes and relax into this twist. Plant the palms. Allow the arms to help you as you bring your left knee and then your right knee back in the center. Take your left hand onto your left knee, right hand onto your right knee. Bring the knees in and begin to draw little circles onto your lower back, going at your own speed. And reverse those circles, massaging the back onto the mat or the floor. Relax your knees back in the center. Cactus the arms wide, big breath in. Exhale both knees over to the left. Try to relax the legs onto the mat as you take your gaze over your right shoulder. Once again, take your time to come back onto your back. Use your hands for assistance. Right knee and then the left knee come back in. This time give yourself a big squeeze, big breath in. And then exhale, squeeze your knees in, squeeze your forehead to knees, squeeze the air out. And then inhale, slowly roll back down onto your back, relaxing the head and neck. Breathing in. And then exhale, squeeze forehead to knees, knees to forehead, squeeze the air out, squeeze the belly back. Slowly relax all the way back down into your back, and we'll extend the legs out in front of you about mat distance, a little wider than your hips. Open the palms a comfortable distance beside your hips. Maybe walk your shoulder blades down the back. And close your eyes and relax here in your final Savasana. Allowing your body to take in all of this hard work and allowing yourself to enjoy this post-yoga feeling that you have. Bringing your attention to your breath without following thoughts. Allow thoughts to pass like clouds and redirect your focus back to your breath. feel free to stay in your Savasana as long as you like, or make your way back into seated. And don't forget to thank yourself for taking time out for your well-being. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Namaste.